be talking all about the Apple Pencil. If you're an artist, a student, or someone like me who just enjoys using their iPad for note-taking, drawing, and design work, you know that the Apple Pencil is imperative to this workflow. In this video, I'm going to be answering some commonly asked questions I get about the Apple Pencil, and I'm also going to be going over 10 different features that I absolutely love. Let's just get right into it. Starting off with some frequently asked questions, the first question is, which Apple Pencil do I use? And personally, I use the Apple Pencil 2nd generation because I use the iPad Pro. The next question I get asked is, which Apple Pencil should I get? There are two different Apple Pencils. There's the 1st generation and the 2nd generation, and they don't work on all iPads. The 2nd generation only works on the iPad Air, iPad Pro, whereas the 1st generation works on the regular baseline iPad. You can also look up a full breakdown of the Apple Pencil compatibility on Apple's website and all over the internet, so definitely check that out before you purchase. If you're looking to get an iPad and you know that you want to get an Apple Pencil, I highly recommend getting an iPad that is compatible with the 2nd generation Apple Pencil. Personally, I like the 2nd generation better. I feel like the design is better for charging. You can just snap it right onto your iPad rather than having to plug it in and buy a separate dongle. I also really like how this Apple Pencil is matte and there is a flat surface on it, so you get a really good grip and it's much easier to write on, in my opinion. The next question I get is about my Apple Pencil tip, because I do use a paper-like screen protector, and I wanted to bring it up in this video all about Apple Pencils because whenever I mention that I use a paper-like screen protector, I always get negative comments. Now, if you're unaware, paper-like is a matte screen protector that you can put on your iPad and you just write over it with your Apple Pencil. There are tons of different matte screen protectors out there, but I use paper-like. It's one of the most popular ones. And these types of screen protectors are known for wearing down your Apple Pencil tip, which can cause your Apple Pencil tip to slowly skip and have little glitches here and there, and you have to replace it. Now, it is fairly cheap to replace Apple Pencil tips. It is $20 for a pack of 4 little tips on Apple's website, but personally, I've used a paper-like screen protector for years. I've used the same Apple Pencil for years, and I've never had to switch out my Apple Pencil tip. Of course, every once in a while there will be a little glitch, but it happens so infrequently that I don't even notice it, and I've never felt the need to switch out my tip. But if that is a problem for you, that is just something to keep in mind. Now I'm going to talk about some of my favorite Apple Pencil accessories. Now, these serve two purposes. Of course, one, they're pretty, fun to switch out, but they also help with your grip. So they can really help with your handwriting and writing overall. So the first one I want to talk about are these plastic pencil clicking ones. That's a really great description. So basically you just unscrew the top of these, you slide your Apple Pencil in, and you can click it just like you would a normal pen. These are more fun than functional because you cannot charge them with your iPad. You will have to take the Apple Pencil out of the case in order to charge, which can be a little bit annoying, but honestly it takes 2 seconds and it's really not that big of a deal, especially if you're not using your Apple Pencil constantly. Your Apple Pencil will hold a charge for up to 12 hours. Next, I'm going to mention some of these silicone sleeves, which I feel like are kind of all in the same category, and they just give you a nice grip on your Apple Pencil, but they still allow you to charge, which is amazing. So you can keep it on all the time, charge with your Apple Pencil on, and I just really love these. Getting into the first tip that you can do if you use the Apple Pencil. So if you write something, you can actually use 3 fingers swiping motion to delete and undo. Now, you can use an undo button, but this is a really quick way, if you remember to quickly just undo anything you write down with your Apple Pencil. This is just a quick tip to speed up your workflow as you're using the pencil on your iPad and allow you to quickly undo any writing that you want to. This tip is probably my most used feature for the Apple Pencil, and that is the tap feature that allows you to switch between tools on your iPad. And you can actually edit what this feature does by going to the settings, scrolling down, clicking Apple Pencil, and then from there you can choose whether you want it to switch between a tool, the last tool used, or a color palette. I usually have it switch between my pen and eraser within GoodNotes so that I can just quickly toggle back and forth between them. But I also like using it within Procreate to toggle on and off my color palette, and it's really convenient. All you have to do is just remember to use it and just get in the habit of using it, and once you do that, you'll notice yourself using it all of the time. If you are writing within the Notes app, if you are writing down a meeting or some sort of event that's happening and you include the date and time, you can actually press into that and make your own calendar invite. All right, this next one is kind of 2 tips in one. When you are writing something down, you can convert that writing into text, and you can also copy and paste that directly to another device. So here you can see me writing down a message, and all you have to do is highlight it. Once it is highlighted, you can hit copy as text, and then you can paste it within your iPad onto different apps, or you can also paste it directly into other devices that are also in the same iCloud. So you can see here I copy and paste it right from my iPad into my iPhone, and the devices just talk to each other and they know that you are pasting from a separate device. Next, this one most people probably know, but it is Hold to Shape tool, and this works on so many different creative apps. This will work within Notes app, which you can see me doing here. This works within GoodNotes, Procreate, all different kinds of drawing apps, and this one is great for if you are a designer, an artist, and you want to make sure that you're getting really clean, crisp lines, or even if you are a professional in the working world and you want to create really crisp presentations or notes for meetings. This is a great way to make sure that everything is staying really clean. Next tip is one that I recently broke down on my reels, and I did a full minute reel all about this feature breakdown, but it is Quick Notes for iPad. So all you have to do is swipe from the bottom right with your Apple Pencil and you can write Quick Notes. A lot of the Quick Notes features aren't necessarily Apple Pencil tips, but the tip to open up that Quick Note feature is a Apple Pencil focused tip, and I really enjoy using Quick Notes. You can quickly add map locations, website links, quick reminders, and just scribble down quick notes in general. And it is just a great workflow, super productive and efficient, and I really love this one. Next Apple Pencil tip is using the scribble feature, and this allows you to write over most anything and it will convert it to text. So you can see here I am writing in the search bar and it immediately converts it to text. Here I'm writing notes in GoodNotes and it's automatically converting it to a font of my choice. You can also write in apps like Notion. Once again, you're getting that pen to paper feel without having it be messy and having it stay digital and clean. And you can also do this in iMessage, so you can quickly write a quick note to your friends and it will convert it to a text and you can just send that over. So that's another cool way to use your Apple Pencil. For this next tip, all you have to do is swipe up from the bottom left side of your iPad with your Apple Pencil, and you can actually take any web page and save it as a full page and annotate it with your Apple Pencil and save it as a PDF. This is great if you want to annotate certain articles or studies for school or work, or just your own personal passion projects. This next tip is a few tips in one, once again using that scribble feature for the Apple Pencil. And whenever you are in the Notes app on your iPad, you can head to your toolbar and click the pencil that has the little A on it, and this will make whatever you write turn into text. And once you're in there, there are a couple cool things you can do. You can slash down, which will add or subtract a space. You can cross it out, which will select the text entirely. And you can also scribble it out, which will delete all of the text as well. When you start to memorize these and remember to use them, you'll notice how quick your workflow gets on the iPad and how quickly you can write things out, delete things, select things, add spaces, and it just starts to get really fast and efficient. The next tip allows you to use your Apple Pencil alongside your MacBook. So all you have to do is open up your MacBook, go up to the top and click screen mirroring, and then you're going to click whatever iPad you want to share your iPad screen with. Then you can open up things like Adobe Illustrator, and you can write on Adobe Illustrator using your Apple Pencil. This is a really great way to add design work that you want in a vector format. This is just a great way to use your Apple Pencil on desktop apps that you wouldn't normally be using on your iPad. So that is all about the Apple Pencil, which one I use, which one I think you should get, some of my favorite accessories, tips, and tricks. If you learned anything new in this video, definitely let me know, and if I missed anything, just leave me a comment. I also did just want to mention, if you're still here, that there is a new brand website and planners launching on the 17th, and I'm really excited. I talked all about it in my April plan with me if you want to learn more, but until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!